Hi everyone, I'm here at Rivington. I've got the Tacoma with me again, taking a chance on the weather. Now I have to say, the trails that I've done to come over here, it's been a lot more enjoyable with this Tacoma. Much better than the first run. It's definitely geared more to trailing. The only thing that I've not been enjoying driving it here has been the noise. Those dry pumpkins, they're going to need sorting out because it does rattle along like more of a toy grade, and it's a bit of a shame because it feels quite nice but it just doesn't sound good. So I'm going to have to sort that. But I've brought it today, dodging these showers. Going to compare its stablemate, which is on my back. Going to see how they both perform on a couple of bits of rock and other surfaces, and I might try this with some other tyres as well I've got in my bag. So we'll have a little go and see what we think afterwards. may have to give up today because the weather is horrendous. Well, it's not, but at times it's horrendous. I'll see if this passes and see if we can get a little bit more. Well, whilst I was waiting for the shower to pass, I thought I'd do something useful, and I've changed these tyres over. These are now the general grabbers. They're on 1.55 inch wheels. They are very slightly bigger diameter, and the track is now slightly wider. It's really only a little bit, there's just a bit more offset in these wheels. So I'm going to take it back to that last little climb and see how it fares on that. Very tricky descent. See what we can make of that. Range Rover first. Oh, just got it. And down. No problem with the balance. The only issue there is the drag brake not being very good. Right, let's try this Tacoma. You know, that's done pretty well. Back up this way. We've already gone up here, but trying to do it now it's wetter. Tricky. Now remember, these are not the Carisma tyres, but we've already seen these are performing a bit better. There we go. There we go. Not easy, but did it. Right, let's see what the Range Rover and these Pro lines can make of it. Relative. to try a different route now. Same first bit, but then coming down this side. Okay, composed enough, where we've got several drops. So again, the only weakness we've seen there is that drag brake. Right, let's get the Tacoma up. Okay, we are getting a bit of body rub with these slightly bigger tyres. Gotta say, this speed controller and this handset are excellent. Now, I'm nothing if not fair, and although in my unboxing and review of this I may have seemed like I wasn't very impressed, that's because I wasn't. But fair dues, it's done quite well today. I thought the Range Rover was going to absolutely smoke it, leave it behind, but it's not done badly at all. I do think these tyres are a little bit better than the stock ones, but the stock ones did better than I thought. The biggest problem with those is the lack of clearance with this longer chassis. So I like the idea of slightly bigger tyres on this. It probably needs the wheel arches trimming a bit because I was getting a little bit of rub on the front, so might have a look at that. But the things that I am very impressed with, the traversing ability, in fact just the balance overall, the balance is excellent. Going up, down or across, the balance is really, really good and to be commended. But what's really, really surprised me is the transmitter, which, you know, I said was cheap and horrible, and it does look cheap and horrible, and just to pick it up it feels cheap and horrible. It needs some grip on the wheel, but it's excellent. It's really good. It's got a really good feel to it. The modulation of the throttle is superb. Now, how much of that is the transmitter and how much of that is the speed controller is debatable. The speed controller is without doubt very good. It's got a great feel. It feels better than a Hobbywing 1060. I can definitely say that. Not played with the programming yet, but it's definitely a selling point of this car. So I think the main thing is, do you want a Tacoma? Do you like the body? Do you like the look of it? Are you going to trail with it? Because honestly, unless you're going to seriously mod it, it's probably not a full-on rock crawler, but for trailing, could be good. Needs greasing, it needs a little bit of tweaking, and I think I would rather have a different motor in it. But overall, I'm a lot more impressed this time out. So let's see how much they're going to go for once they actually get launched in the hobby stores. Anyway, thanks for watching today. Hope we've learned something. I think we've learned a little bit. Hopefully next time it's going to be a bit drier. I suspect not, because the forecast's horrible and I know where I'm going. But please keep tuned. Subscribe if you haven't. Thanks if you have. And see you soon on RC Pie.